Well, good afternoon, friends, followers, whoever you are, wherever you are. If you are on Facebook or my Facebook business page or YouTube, just tell me where you're from, who you are, and where you're from in the comments section. You can leave me a comment. Over here on the Instagram side, you can leave me a comment as well. And already we've got one on there. Will O'Keefe. Will O'Keefe. There we go. And welcome, Will. Glad to have you here. So I hope that they're gathering over here on the StreamYard side. There's my wife. Hi, Pam. Welcome, babe. And today's going to be just a little bit different, as you can already see. I've got a canvas all prepped under painting. I've also got it taped off to create some very unusual shapes, some triangles, some parallelograms. There's nothing truly square in here or nothing truly round or anything, but I may not preserve those shapes at all. They may end up being blended together. So we'll see how that goes as we move along. Also, this painting is going to be about texture. Hello, Joan, and hello, Fiesta Winery. That's what I'm thinking, maybe. Anyway, welcome, whoever you are. So anyway, please post over here on the StreamYard side. Add your comments, questions, either way, whether you're on Instagram or you're on the other side. It's Joan Latista Smith. Well, welcome, Joan. Glad to have you. So, like I was saying, today's painting is going to be just a little bit different. It's going to be about texture. And I have a number of different items that are going to help me create some unusual textures. For instance, first of all, be blending canvas. I also have coffee grounds that I got from Starbucks. They come in a big bag and they're free. They're used grounds. They come in a big bag and they're free. So I've got those. I have marble dust. I have black and white sand. Don't want to move that too much so that you can see it, because if I do, the sand will shift, shifting sands. I have some ground up pecan shells. Interesting, right? They're kind of fun. I've used them before. And then I also have some what I want to say. It is sawdust of various shapes. He saved me a bunch of sawdust to add to my painting. So first of all, I'm going to start over here in this kind of off-center area, and I'm going to use some cold wax and some orange pigment, and I'm just going to brayer that onto that section of the canvas. If I can get enough on the brayer. Now, that's not as dark as I would like it to be, so I'm going to try to get some more on there. May have to add some red to it to really get there, that's better. Okay, let's get some more on the brayer. I'm actually using the same color palette that I normally use, that I always use. I have some reds on there, oranges, yellows, yellow ochre. I had mixed up with pink. I had some purple, two oranges, couple of oranges, and I have some Prussian blue and some phthalo blue and another blue, some black, some brown. So just a nice variety there. I may have to work that some more. Let's see, I got a chunk there. Oops. No, what I did. I had some paint on it that I didn't know was on there. Some blue paint. That's, I'm gonna leave it in there. Try to cover it up some more. Just Go-Go's on here. Hello, Jerry. He says, great seeing you. Painting, sending greetings from Germany. I met this man on a cruise ship. And in fact, he was at that time on the cruise. He was working on the cruise ship. And he actually was working in the art gallery. And sold my wife and I a couple of paintings. We were having trouble talking my wife into one of the paintings. And he said, well, let's give her some champagne. Well, guess what? She doesn't drink champagne. So I said, just bring it to me. I'll drink it. And I did. Anyway, we bought two nice paintings, print paintings, not originals, but prints from this gentleman. And now I don't think he doesn't work on the cruise ship anymore. Where do you work, Go-Go? What are you doing? Okay. I think I want to move on to a different texture now. That one again was cold wax. Cold wax and an orange pigment. I'm not going to completely, I can't even speak, clean the brayer because I may want to use it some more. At any rate, let's see what else we can do. I think that it would be, oh, by the way, I do have that dry pigment too. Let's try some, next to that orange. Let's try some of the crushed nuts, pecan shells, with some phthalo blue. How's that? Oops, that's all right. A lot of what's going to happen here today is I'm going to be mixing paint, and you're not going to be able to see what I'm actually doing. Haven't figured out how to show you yet how I mix paint and then apply it to the canvas. But it takes quite a little bit of the mixing to add these various textures to the pigment. There. I just need a little bit more. There we go. Now the hard part will be to get this to stick to the canvas. We'll give it a shot here. I'm going to do it right here. I don't know if you can see that texture very well or not, but it's very coarse. Well, that section may end up being green. Hey, Gogo. Jay Harris, you're on here. Welcome. Gogo's disappeared and he didn't answer me, so I don't know what he's doing in Germany. I don't remember what country he's from either. Slovenia? No, that doesn't sound right, but it could be. It's one of the Slavic nations. You know, if I don't recognize that you're on here, that's because I missed you at some point, because I can't paint and watch the comments or the people who come on board the entire time. Make sense? Of course it makes sense. Now that is not black, that is Prussian blue. One of my favorite colors. There. Now before I get too far along, I want to put some of the sorry. Sorry, my thoughts are not coming. Coffee grounds up here. That's not going to work. Let's do it this way. Now, we don't know how archival these coffee grounds are going to be, but we're going to put them on there. And see how it works. I've used them before. And the paintings that I've used on, previously used them on, they can be kind of fragile. An artist from Chicago, Butler. Welcome. I just see your Butler name. I don't see the rest of your name. Well, welcome. Anyway, there's an artist from Chicago who uses tobacco in his work. I interviewed him for my podcast. So anyway. So look, we've got 3 sections complete there. Now I want to use some sorry, here I go again. I am going to use some marble dust. The marble dust is not going to be as textural as the other elements that I've already put on the canvas because the marble dust is somewhat smooth in texture. So let's see how it goes on. I'm just going to do it right here. Yeah, see how smooth that is? And of course I'm getting into that blue paint over there, so I'm pulling some of it over, which is okay, because like I said in the beginning, once I pull some of this tape off, it's going to be free for all. All right. Now what I think I want to do is to do some of my normal painting, my expression, abstract expressions painting onto a section of this, which will be a contrast to these sections. So let's just start. Some of this paint on my palette is dry, and that's not good at all, is it? No, it is not. Now, where did I get that? Black. I don't know. Get that on my knife. Well, that wasn't very smart. Maybe orange against orange. Something like that. Cool. Let's see, what haven't I used? I haven't used the sands, nor have I used the sawdust. Takes me a while. Sorry. What do I want to do with the sawdust? Well, first of all, before I actually use the sawdust, I'm going to do something else. Let's just do a little bit of dark colors down in here and make it smooth. There we go. And I need some more paint. There. I think we're going to use the sawdust over in this area right here. Now all I got to do is figure out what color I want to use there. And let's do some of that. Yeah. Back to a rough texture. Trying to see how long I've been on here. I don't see a clock anywhere. Guess that's okay. And the only thing I have not used yet is the two different sands, the black sand and the white sand. So let me use just a little bit of those. I'm going to use white sand for this piece right up here. And let's get some. And that means I'm going to use some white paint and get some of that white sand. And I'm probably going to get into another color of paint. Oops, I'm getting some of the black in. That's what happens when you tip the dang thing. Oh, that's okay. Like it. I know you're all wondering what I'm going to do once I pull some of this tape off. Well, guess what? I'm wondering that too. So we'll figure it out as we go along. I just kind of messed that up. But that's okay. Got some clumps in there. Now I'm getting into that black, which I really didn't want to do. But guess what? I'm going to it. And some of that is just clumping and falling off on my mat. Now we got a mat in there. Let's get back and get some more of that white sand. Okay, that's better. Hey, my neighbor's dogs. Break time. Oops, that won't work. They're barking because the kids are coming home from school. This is just dry pigment. I dip my brush in some medium to wet the brush and then dip it in the dry pigment. And the dry pigment's kind of a combination of a blue, obviously, and yellow. White. Yeah. Now, I want to just do some painting. Colleen Brown, welcome. Okay. I'm ready to pull off some of the tape now. Yeah. Not yet. Yes. Oh. Oh, that should clean up very well. all my equipment. Let's do some cobalt. 2 more. Sorry, not talking. Working here. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And wow, look at my hands. Aren't you glad I wore gloves? I sure am. Yeah, I think I'm going to change my gloves. They're getting pretty nasty. Oh, I gotta get another one. All right. Now, because I don't want these to dry before they're kind of blended together, I'm going to take this trowel and blend them together in some way, hopefully. And it may not work. It will to a degree. Let's see, do I want to do this? So, but these are probably too dry. Oh, not necessarily. I like that. And I find it interesting that this with the cold wax and some of these textures are already dry, so to speak. So it's kind of hard to blend them together. So now what I need to do is touch up some of these areas. I could, let's see if I want to do this. And this one, take this one. Okay. Ah, Marcella. Welcome, Marcella. I think you're one of the winners of a giveaway. Let's see if we can. If that makes a difference. Okay. Okay. I think I'm done for the day, even though the painting is not done. I'm going to live with it for a while and see what I think I need to do to pull it all together. So, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.